Hello everyone, Hawkey here, back with another sort of Convallaria video. So are you excited for August? He looks so cool. He's coming in a few hours. I'll be aiming for one copy of August and yeah, just can't wait to build him, play with him, and he's good at on auto as well. So I'll go over a bit of his kit and how I'll build him. So for August, when you do the attack or standby, you get rage up to 6 layers, and then after the 6 rage stacks, the layers are removed. You can act again, and then you also get this like rage explosion and things like that. So the reason why you want to do 4 stars is you start the battle with 4 stacks of rage. So when you're looking at using his trinket, Arm Guard, you want this at least 4 stars if possible, because that means there's only a 1 turn cooldown, and then on top of Coco's breakfast or bento, you can reduce this cooldown to 0, so you can just spam this Arm Guard twice, get 2 stacks of rage. It's nice if you have it at 5 stars as well, so you can cycle it next turn. But yeah, 4 stars here, 4 stacks of rage, and then you spam arm guard twice, and then you already have 6 stacks, so you can take action again and stack 2 more rage and restore 1 energy. At 5 stars, you restore 2 energy, and it's rage burst 3 there, and that's rage burst 2. So 70% of magic attack, and this one gives you armor piercing. So you definitely want to raise August's stars as soon as possible and try to at least reach the 4 stars, so he's quite expensive to build. The other skill we have here is this is his default skill, instant attack, so you can stack this up, and yeah, just really good to just keep whacking with the instants, and it's also 1 knockback as well, and it's really good for stacking up his rage as well. The other skill you might want to use is Nightmare. So this is a support, 2 stacks of rage, and you gain more physical attack based on the physical shield, and also you get a few buffs and damage too as well. So that's another skill we'll be using. And the last main skill we'll be using is this skill, which is called God's Wrath, Destruction of Heaven and Earth. So 90% damage in 3x4 area, and dispels 2 targets, and 50% chance to inflict dizziness. So the guides that I use is there's the CN tier list guy, Pan Pan Duck with Onions. So he does recommend 4 stars, and so the first skill is right. So chivalry, that's pretty much the consensus. Like when we got over multiple tier lists and everyone's choosing the right skill, I was going through the tap as well. This one, yeah. So this is the main chosen skill, chivalry here. And then for the second skill, we want to use Nightmare to get the extra rage stacks. And yeah, Inner Nightmare there. And yeah, take advantage to stack your rage stacks, and yeah, when you're just trying to get to the boss there. Pan Pan Duck recommends both sides for tier 3, and I believe it's because you get a decent amount of stacks there. What is it called? Hassle? It's called Hassle. And then the other one's a Warm Touch. So I think that can be useful, maybe for the extra stats, but I don't really see this being used too often there. On the 5th level, you putting the left skill, Power Awakening. Yep, so this skill, we've seen it before. Basically, that's when you get healed, you get a bit of extra damage. I believe it was damage 2. Yep, healing effects by 10%, and you get damage 2 for 1 turn. So that's the main skill you want to do. Although, when you get to level 5, you do want to raise this up later because it does give you 3% more attack. And yeah, with Auguste, you don't really get attacked that often, so this reaction, it does look good, but yeah, Auguste doesn't get attacked often. If you're getting attacked with Auguste, then you might be doing something wrong. And the next stage is, yep, they want full points as well. On the 7th stage, you're doing right. Tearing Cyclone, right. And yeah, right here as well. So the reason for this is you won't be using this skill much too often, but if you guys have done like Fireside, especially with the non-Samantha stage, you'll find that you do need a heal block skill. So unless you also bring in like say Stormbreaker, Akambe, that sort of thing, having August doing some damage, stacking up his rage and blocking healing does come in useful from time to time. And for skill 9, the main consensus is to do the charge attack because you're just swapping in between attacks and your combos to do extra bits of damage. Yep, so charge attack there, charge attack on this one, and where was that tap one as well? Yeah, on the 9 left. For the next stage, the 11th rank, they do want to choose both. The main damage skill you'll be using is this one, God's Wrath. So did they choose God's Wrath? Yep. So right there. And yeah, they chose both. So what you want to do is, especially for God's Wrath, the reason why you want to choose both sides is, let me get to that. Where's Orange? Yep, here. This one also gives you 3% attack. So that's another reason why you want to choose both skills. It's mainly to raise up extra attack percentage for Auguste. So this one's saying for Castelia, priority is 11 over rank 5, and just all for the 3% attack. But you might also want the isolation effect for bosses in specific levels. And yeah, everyone does run pretty much the same skill set for Auguste. So let me just open this up. You can see charge attack, that's a healing reaction. That's his default skill. That's the heaven and earth. And that's that nightmare, or was it hassle? Yeah. For equipment, everyone's running pretty much the same sort of equipment. Tuning hammer or feast, arm guard, and magician or demon there with the sword 1 combo. Let's see this guy. Yep, feast and hammer. So the main differences between this is Auguste does get extra damage when he does with the passive. When you have the rage explosion here, you get 70% of your magic value to your physical attack. So getting that extra magic attack from the hammer, because the hammer raises both the physical and magic attack, is really good. And this spell does come in handy from time to time. Feast, you do quite a bit of damage, especially against bosses. Let me bring up my kit here. It's always better to have them in English. So yeah, if the target's HP is lower than the character, increases by 15%. You probably won't getting the HP heal, but most of the time you're doing multiple attacks with Auguste, so you're really reducing the enemy HP to be lower than yours. Also keep in mind that in the Breaker talent, so mine's not really raised up that high there. Where is it? This one. So for all Breaker allies, damage dealt is increased by 16% if the target's HP is higher than the character's when attacking. So at the start, you'll reduce the HP using this and do extra damage. And then afterwards, when the HP is lower than Auguste, which I have the fee stacks, and yeah, you're just doing extra attack there. So it's just really consistent damage. You do want to go with physical attack percentage, flat physical attack, and if you can, also flat magic attack because of the extra rage explosion that you get with Auguste, and arm guard definitely. So I'm really lacking in arm guard. I only have 2 1-stars, and yeah, that's not really going to happen anytime soon. And the resonance doing the sword and the wand, because you do move around a bit here and there with Auguste, and you just travel around the map. So that's arm guard there. Yeah, he's the movement restrictions are not high. You can easily gain the 12% there. This guy is also engraved sword and staff. Did this one also go with that as well? Yep, so that's some short reasons. Yep, same as the others. Chivalry, okay, sometimes. Yeah, he has sword and staff as well. 4 stars is crucial, 5 stars is necessary, recommended for beginners, and still powerful even now. And everyone's pretty much running Magician and Demon. If we have a look here, Magician and Justice. So you can RNG the crits in Tower Versity to maximize August's output. And also keep in mind Coco can also buff crits, so it might, you might need to reset a few times to get the extra crit, so that's pretty cool. But if you're killing a lot of enemies with like August AoE, then Demon can help you as well there. What did this guy recommend? Magician. Was it just Magician? Yeah, it looks like this is just a really short guide on there, and yeah, everyone's like, you must pull it, and you must push it to 5-star. So yeah, just a quick rundown on August. I haven't seen Celion put out his guide, unfortunately. I think he's pretty much retired from the game there. So yeah, we just have to have a look at multiple sources and just figure out what is best for us. So yeah, that's going to be my August build. I'm going to just run Magician. I have a... It's good enough. Like, is this better? Oh, maybe. It does have a bit of magic attack, so maybe I'll run this for August. And yeah, just really keen to get him. I've saved up a few pulls. Let me have a look. Yeah, 180 pulls, and yeah, so no pity, and we're just going to aim for August. And I do have a lot of resources saved up here. Yeah, 22 million gold. And yeah, I just got a lot of engravings. I still have stars. Yeah, just really cool. And just can't wait to pull for August. Alright, thank you everyone so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Best of luck with your August pulls in... Oh wow, it's only 10 hours away, so... Alright, we'll see you guys then.